Okay, I'm watching this movie. I don't know anything about football, really, especially about draft day. What did you know going in? Are you like a sports girl?
I knew a lot about the game of football, but I don't think that matters in this case at all. It's really a behind-the-scenes look at something that you're being led through it as it goes along. So, did I know what happened on draft day? I knew the barest basics. Now I really know what a chess match it is, and how much strategy goes into it, how much thought, and how many, really years of scouting go into these decisions on draft day.
How much did you kind of go in and have to research to find out, to know the lingo and to have it to make sense?
I definitely wanted to understand what my character did for a living. She's the head of the salary cap. And I thought, okay, she's the head of the salary cap. What more do you need to know? But it's one of those things, it's like peeling an onion. The more you learn, the more that is there. And when I realized there was a person whose whole job it was to manage the cap, I thought that was crazy, and then I realized that she is just the head of a department. It's actually it's much bigger than I even realized, and you have to know a ton of different things. So for me, I was lucky. Megan Rogers, who works at the Cleveland Browns and runs their cap, was so open with me and let me come in and photograph her desk so I could copy it for my character and see her what she carried around, and I would copy it for my props. And she spent endless lunches just saying, okay, this happens and then I do this and I do this, and finally it started to seep into my rock hard brain.
I love the way that he shot this. I love the way Ivan shot this. It's so unique. It's felt, Kevin said, very modern, a very modern film.
Yeah, very visceral.
Did you feel that on set, or did it feel like any other movie?
It didn't feel like any other movie, but I really was unaware of how Ivan was shooting it. He could have been shooting it in the most traditional way possible, because what I really noticed was how into performance he was, and how many excellent notes he would give between every take, and how he seemed to... I was always surprised when he would give camera notes, because I would think, gosh, he seemed to just be watching us. How did he give us 10 notes and give them 5? But he can really take it all in and stay on top of everything. He's an excellent director.
And the chemistry with you and Costner is a lot of fun. Did you guys do it?
It was a lot of fun to play.
Yeah, I mean, did you rehearse, or did you just kind of jump in?
We rehearsed a little bit. We spent some time together. We had some meals together. But it's the kind of thing that has to be authentic. And the only way for chemistry to really build is just by being in the trenches together. It takes a few days of work before that really starts to be palpable and be real. It seems to me like usually the first day of whatever you shoot ends up on the cutting room floor as you're trying to find your way together. But with Kevin, he made it so easy on me. He's certainly done this a few times himself, and he was as open and as generous as he possibly could have been, and obviously a real pro.
Well, it probably helps him coming from a director's background too, to know both sides of it.
It did, and it was interesting to watch him just as he learned how much Ivan Reitman was in control. Kevin just relaxed and stopped even worrying about what Ivan was doing, and just said, okay, you're the boss, because Ivan was so on top of things.